Hi guys, it's Maitoy here, and today I'm gonna try to use this thing to play black metal. For some of you who might not know what the heck is this thing is Ableton Push 2, which is, for me, the best controller for Ableton Live. But I guess what I'm about to do today, you can use any pad controllers like Launchpad or Akai Force plugged into Ableton or Linstrument or 16 pads controller might work like Machine, but personally I need more than 16 pads. First off, I'll have to tell you that I'm nothing like a certified metalhead. I don't listen to black metal every single day or something like that, but I'm kind of into this type of music when I was in high school. Don't listen to it that much these days, but I think it's a fun idea, also a fun challenge. So why not? Some of you might think this is a stupid idea, which I'm kind of agree, but it sounds fun, so I'm gonna do it anyway. So I've been listening to a lot of black metal music for the past few days, and here are things I've learned. Number 1, you're gonna need a face paint. Check. Number 2, you need to be fast and heavy. I mean, not all black metal songs are fast, but most of the songs that I've listened to are fast, so I'm gonna go with that direction. Number 3, it needs to sound dark and devilish. Of course, this is black metal, right? So first off, I think I'm gonna start with the drums. For the drum sound, I'm using my trusty Addictive Drums 2 by Excel in Audio. It has a metal drum kit, and this thing looks sick, man. And for the drum beat, I think I'll have to learn the blast beat. Blast beat is one of the most popular drum beats for extreme metal like this because it sounds fast and heavy. As I know, there are different types of blast beats, but I think I'm gonna learn just one. I'm not super sure how to call this one. I guess it's a hammer blast. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but it's gonna be something like this. Something like that. As you can see, it's not a super complicated drum beat, but I think the thing that I really have to work on is the dexterity, because you have to keep it stable in really fast tempo, so I have to work some more. So yeah, let's talk about the BPM that we're gonna play. And since we're playing black metal, I think we need something that relates to Satan, but 666 BPM might be crazy fast and I won't be able to play it for sure. So I'm gonna go with 166. Close enough. Alright. Next, let's talk about the guitar. For the guitar sound here, I'm using the Ample Guitar Hellraiser, which is a sample library for Schecter guitar, I guess. This thing is specifically made for playing metal music, so I think it's perfect for what we're doing. So let's see what are we going to play. Like lots of metal music, guitar players use a lot of power chord, which looks like this. Exactly the same shape as a real guitar. 1, 5th, and octave. Another chord that I've heard a lot in black metal is, of course, the minor chord, because we need devilish sounds, right? And another interesting thing is sometimes black metal songs, they use minor chord in weird places, like in some movements that you don't find a lot in other genres, I think. Like in case we're in key of B minor, you can move up the minor third to D minor, which is a non-diatonic chord, and you don't find this type of chord changes a lot in pop songs or other genres, but it kind of makes sense for black metal because it sounds evil as hell. The other thing is the technique that I've heard a lot in black metal is tremolo picking, which is basically, as I know, is just, you keep your right hand rolling all the time and it creates kind of evil wall of sound. But here's the problem, because in guitar, it's pretty natural to do that kind of thing. Like you strum a chord repeatedly with your right hand. But with the push, it's pretty awkward, man. So you have to do something like, which is such an awkward motion. I don't think I can keep this motion through the whole song. So I think I'll have to figure out the other way. So I tried this repeat function from the push, which you can repeat the note in the value that you choose. In case it's 16th note. And it's even worse. It sounds so robotic and sounds like crap. So I'll have to figure out how can I play it and make it sound a bit more natural. So in this case, I think I'm gonna need a little help from Max for Life device. For some of you who might not know what the heck is Max for Life, Max for Life is like an open space for developers to write their own programs. Like if they need any special functions, they can write their own. Or you can download a preset that some random guy on the internet already made from maxforlife.com. And this one that I'm gonna use is called the NulaSec. This is one of my most favorite Max for Life device, developed by a guy called Nula. And he's such a monster finger drummer himself. And what NulaSec does is basically a sequencer that you can trigger by your drum track. So you throw in a NulaSec into your guitar track and then route the input into the drum track. Now you can choose which note that you want to trigger. You can write a sequence into the NulaSec. So now I can trigger a guitar part with whatever note that I assign a sequence into. Something like that. It's not like 100% accurate to the real tremolo picking guitar, but I think this is as close as I can for now. So I think I'm gonna go with this. Oh, and also you can map any paths to change the preset of the NulaSec. In my case, I'm using these 3 pink paths to switch between parts of the song. And shout out to Nula for this great device. I freaking love it. And also, if you're into finger drumming, don't forget to check out his channel. This guy is a monster finger drummer. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. Now we're gonna move on to the bass. For the bass sound, I'm using IK Multimedia's Moto bass. As usual, this is one of my favorite bass VST. And the bass part, most of the time, I think they don't do fancy stuff. They just play the root note of a chord and keep their picking hand rolling all the time. So nothing fancy, as I know. And lots of black metal song, honestly, I can't really hear the bass. So I'm gonna keep it simple. And also, I'm gonna put the NulaSec into the bass also. So now, technically, I'm gonna play everything at once with my drum track. The hardest part is this NulaSec is an amazing device, but to play fixed composition is freaking damn hard, guys. It's much harder than I thought it would be, because if you just miss one hit, you kind of mess up the whole sequence. So NulaSec, I think, is perfect for, jamming, to find some ideas, and lots of happy accidents happen. But to play fixed composition is freaking hard, because you need to be like super accurate. Every single note, every feels need to be exactly the same every time. So this is gonna be a tough one, guys, but I'll try my best. And I really need to practice, guys. At this point, I start to question myself, why the hell am I doing this? This is much harder than I thought it would be, guys. So if you made it this far, please consider subscribe, hit the like button, hit the damn bell, and I'll love you forever, please. And here you are, the shittiest black metal that you ever heard in your life. Enjoy. That was it, guys. This is the first time I ever play black metal and possibly the last time. So I hope you guys enjoy, or at least not too painful to listen to this weird experiment. If you have any suggestions, any questions, any thoughts, please let me know in a comment. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.